Hey, good morning, everybody. It's early morning to LALATE. Hope you're good and safe. Boy, what a great day it is. It's Wednesday. You made it to the hump day. Keep it PG. G-rated, actually. G-rated. You're on hump day, so you deal with what you do with the camels to your own privacy. I'll be at the casino. Stimulus is coming. Stimulus is coming. Wall Street overnight spoke emphatically about the need for stimulus to come now, not later, not months from now, not weeks from now, but now. This is incredible great news as Wall Street's going up and going down with the stocks because of, the vaccine, but the analysts, the executives, and the big power players all say your stimulus is needed right now. This is incredibly great news finally coming to us, and this is a great broadcast of Early Mornings LALATE. Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Early Mornings LALATE, the lighthearted early child of this show. By the evenings, I'll be all angry. No, I'm never angry. It's a great morning. The toast is toast and the butter is butter, and I'm here, you're here, the coffee's brewing, and wow, is it cream cheese or butter? That's the question of the day. Drop in the comments below. Do you prefer cream cheese or butter with your toast? It's such a great day. It's Wednesdays. Wednesdays are just those great days of the week that you're like, halfway through it. If you've not subscribed to this channel, please do. Subscribe because, I'm going live, I'm going taped, I'm going live. Yesterday, I went live on Stream Stimulus to sort of surprise people. And then I went live, of course, on Purple Power. And boy, 30,000 views in 15 minutes. It's like, what are you talking about? So people love the live. I love the live as well. So it's a lot of fun. Also like this video so that the video appears higher in the rankings. It helps the algorithm. In this video, I'll be going over what Wall Street's saying about your stimulus in the last 24 hours. And the spoiler is they're saying the same thing you and I are saying. So it's all really great news. And this is from analysts, from CEOs, from people that the stimulus check impacts as much for you as much for them. So this is incredible great news. Then I'll be going a little bit over what you could see today and Wall Street's reaction to stimulus. And then I'll be focusing a little bit on one of the big issues, which is that incredible issue about SSI. Under the Biden plan. A lot of people are talking about it. Boy, exciting, great news. Let's get to the breaking news. Wait a second, why am I getting to the breaking news yet? I forgot to remind you that there's a live chat on the right. It's one of those days. I'm crushing the reminders. There's a live chat on the right. If you're new to Early Mornings LA, there's a live chat. This is absolutely incredible. It's an enhanced viewing experience. So you can super chat, and super normal chat. And you can select reverse chat if you would as well. It's a lot of fun because you can interact with your friends that you see on a daily basis. A lot of people just tune into Early Mornings every morning. They get their cup of coffee, they just put their feet up instead of TV, they just tune in here. It's absolutely incredible. They recognize the familiar faces, they understand each other's opinions, and they just say it's a familiar face to start the new morning from across the country. It's really quite incredible. No one has anything like this except you and I. So please enjoy the super chat on the right. All right, now let's get to the breaking news. The breaking news as we sit here this morning is that Wall Street wants you to get the stimulus, and they're being very vocal about it. A lot of big people, a lot of big power players, a lot of big executives say they want the stimulus to land in your hands now. And they're emphatic about the timeline. They're like, not a while from now, not, months from now, not after January, now, as in NOW. This is incredible, great news. So everyone has your focus on point. Who are these people? Send them a gift certificate to the casino. Donnie Dwyer, what a great name. Did I just say that right? Tony Dwyer, Donnie Dwyer. Okay, Tony Dwyer. Sorry about that, Tony. Cannot court genuity, as if that's easier to say than the first name. Chief market strategist says that we need a fiscal stimulus package right now. He says you want to make sure that people understand we need fiscal stimulus right now, despite the vaccine news. And I got that comment from some viewers. So they're like, are you telling us about the vaccine news so that you're preparing us for not to get stimulus? No. Are we? Do they think are they going to use that as an excuse not to give us stimulus? No. What does that have to do, if anything, with stimulus? It has nothing to do with stimulus, except the front end, that you may not need FPUC in June of next year or July of next year, because there'll be a vaccine in mass distribution by the summer of next year. The sooner the stimulus is done, the better for the beneficiaries and the U.S. economy. Wow, that comment's from the U.S. Chamber of Commerce CEO. Next, Regina Siciliano says she believes that they need to pass a stimulus deal with the top priorities right now. This is a 16-year-old for Norriston, Pennsylvania. It doesn't stop there. The head of McDonald's. How much food can you get at McDonald's with a stimulus check? Well, it depends how big the stimulus check is. McDonald's CEO Chris Kempczynski says that we need a stimulus package. I think that's very clear. He told Carl Quintanilla on Squawk Box Tuesday morning, we need the stimulus package to go right out right now. Senate Majority Leader has said he wants a deal passed this year. The $1,200 stimulus check was sent out to Americans in April. This is CNBC. Helped lift sales for struggling restaurants and retailers, and the Paycheck Protection Program funded nearly 700,000 businesses, including McDonald's franchises. So he's saying you need the stimulus check to go out for you. Clearly, you need it, but also when you get the check, that helps everyone else. And what I've been detailing on this channel is that the importance of that. That when we talk about the stimulus check and when we talk about that $200 per month of Social Security SSI benefits add-on proposed in the Biden plan for 12 months, which is $2,400, that money gets in your hands very quickly. The reason why is because under these benefit plans, they already have your accounting information in the system. They know how to send it out. Law, 10 days you have it. Law, 10 days you have it. It's that quickly. The reason why McDonald's and a lot of companies want you to have it is because they know you're going to spend it on things that you need. You're going to spend it on rent, utilities, car, gas, electric. And then if the stimulus check is as bold and beautiful as it's supposed to be, then you may buy some McDonald's. You may buy some food or groceries, and that all sort of swims throughout the economy and pushes back any sort of negative repercussions we have had with no stimulus in recent weeks. So this is all incredible, great news. Kaczynski's hoping that they do some other stuff and get this done right now. So the Dow futures yesterday dropped about 40 points. S&P 500 futures and NASDAQ futures fell about 1.1 and 0.4. But what's important to understand is that, the NASDAQ and the Dow is moving because people are getting out of technology stocks and getting other company stocks because of the end of a lot of the virus, middle of next year. But that has nothing to do with your stimulus. The thing that has to do with your stimulus is the bond rate. The bond rate is indicative of what's going on with stimulus. They think stimulus is going to come right away because the bond rate is trading at the best rate since March. The strong results across the board now suggests that, hey, stimulus could be coming because ultimately it takes bonds to underwrite for stimulus. So when we talk about checks, when we talk about the provisions of stimulus, what should you expect? How should you expect them? And when would they be coming? Well, as I said, routing times for stimulus checks and that $200 of SSI is literally is like a heartbeat because it's 10 days after it becomes law if you're on electronic receipt or anything you do electronically with the government. The amount with the stimulus check, people have asked, how much is the stimulus check? You know, we've had a lot of proposals. We've had problem solvers who wanted to do 2 checks at $1,200, so at the total of $2,400. We've had Nancy want to give you a $500 stimulus check. Everyone has wanted to do a different number. What the Purple Power has been pushing for is use all that CARES Act 1 money that's unused at PPP, that PPP loan, unused CARES Act 1 money that's sitting in that SBA, use that for the stimulus check, repurpose it. It's not a new discussion. It was discussed by several leading officials several weeks ago. It's just they never got to it. So now is the time to get that message very loud and clear. And that would amount to a $5,000 stimulus check per person if that's what they actually used all that money for. It's absolutely categorically incredible. And, you know, hazard pay. Hazard pay, it's $10,000. But do I think they would do $10,000? No, I don't think Mitch would do $10,000. I think he'd do a smaller number, absolutely. Unemployment benefits. The most important thing with unemployment benefits is that is the extension of UI, the extension of PUA, because they're expiring in just a few weeks. They're expiring in December. And you need to have UI and PUA because otherwise there's no FPUC. There's nothing for FPUC to go on top of. FPUC is enhanced unemployment benefits. It enhances something else. You have to have that something else to enhance it. So if you don't have UI and PUA, and if you let them expire in late December, which this Congress is notorious for letting things expire, then you have no FPUC to go on top of. So you have to do all those wonderful, great things. Student loan debt for payment or forgiveness. Well, the Biden suggestion is to forgive student loan debt up to a certain amount. Mortgage forbearance, student rent eviction moratorium. You need to have those. Those expire in late December. They were never broadly phrased, though. Someone asked me about that. You know, the eviction moratorium, that was the CDC bill underwritten by the executive order, and then the foreclosure protection was only for Freddie or Fannie Mae backed mortgage properties. So, I mean, you just have to have these simpler. Am I putting you to sleep with Freddie and Freddie? Yeah. What did you just say? What did you just say? What did you, you need to make it simpler. Can't be thrown out of your home. Thank you. Signed, Congress. LALATE write the bill. Yeah, I would write the bill very simple if I was involved. It's just like, why use these difficult words? I mean, what are they doing? They're gargling the yogurt at the calcina before they're writing these bills. What's incredible great news is that everyone wants you to get the stimulus and that they all have it as the top priority. They just got to get it done. They got to get it done. And that ultimately there's no other distractions at the moment, which is really good. I cross my fingers, cross my arms. It's like this. There's nothing else distracting these people at the moment. There's no trade war, postman, faux impeachment, a secondary postman. There's nothing distracting these people anymore. Just get it done. It's like, do you have anything else to do? Not really. Are you getting paid to do something? Yeah. So do something. Pass the stimulus. Let me go over some incredible questions and comments from yesterday's video. Don King. Wow. Thank you for tuning in, Don King. Push, Purple Power. LA, you do a tremendous job. So push. God bless you and love you all. I love you too, Don King. Love your hair. Heidi Calo. The real question remains, will the wording around hazard pay require the employer to apply? If not, a lot of us are screwed. The incredible comment by Heidi Keogh shows that she tunes into this channel. She hears my hazard pay videos every day at 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time because clearly she's tuning into the most important message I have been recording on hazard pay for several months. That is a discretionary language currently written by the Democrats, and you got to make the message very clear. So to answer your question, Heidi, everything is new. This is all brand new. New negotiators, new time of the year. We're dealing with this later in the second wave. So everything is new. Be on social media and push the message. Hashtag Purple Power Hazard Pay. Etha, good morning, Purple Power family. LA, everyone having a wonderful day. Thank you for helping us get through these trying times. I appreciate that, Ethel Marion. Thank you so much. Phyllis Jossett. So what is the stopping the talking and taking place? We're all waiting so long. Patricia Hareen. Those people are making 6 figures, shouldn't have to tell them anything they should know. They'll do what they want regardless of what we say. I don't know what that was referring to, but thank you for your comment. Mike Sam Melton, no more no deal Nancy. Maybe we can finally get something done. I pray for one of them watching. Let us have food, shelter, and warmth. Amen. Heather, good morning, LA. Hug and kisses to you. Good morning, Heather. Nice comments. I've been crying since this pandemic. Oh, don't cry. Don't cry, Heather. It's been so scary walking everywhere with a mask on my face. I feel like a Stephen King movie. Don't feel that way. You know, the surgical masks, the blue ones, they're a little weird. I gotta admit, they are a little weird. What I would do if you have $5, $6, $7, Heather, is go on Walmart. They have some very cool masks. They're all washable. They're very adorable. Got masks for guys, masks for girls. They got a bandana mask. It's not no, excuse me, how do I say it? A Levi's mask. Not that I'm endorsing Levi's or anything with this recording. And it's just fun and cool. There's some very stylish, fun, cheap masks out there. I've never worn the blue mask. It doesn't, I wear bandanas if you follow me on IG, Instagram. But the main thing is we all deserve this money. America's hurting so bad, we deserve our money. Thank you for making me happy every morning. I watch your videos. Thank you for caring and keeping us up to date. I appreciate that. If you were tuning into the live Purple Power last night, I had to warn viewers that there was an alert coming across cell phones for LA County, where I am here, telling people to please wear masks. There's a spike in cases. LA County was one of the first to say wear masks before anyone else in the country, from our mayor. And when it first came out, I started telling people, go find your bandanas and go get bandanas. At that point, there was actually a shortage of bandanas. I actually happen to like bandanas in general, so I happen to have a few. Christina, when are we going to know the check amount? Don't know, but as soon as I know, I'll tell you. Teresa, they need to get this done. Less talk, more actions. Amen. I agree exactly with you. If you have questions, comments in today's video, drop them in the comments below, and I might feature them tomorrow's recording. Coming up at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, in 30 minutes from now, is part 2 of this recording. It's a double-header every morning on Early Mornings LA, and then at 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, is Morning to LA. That's the big broadcast. So tune in for that. Go to the front of the channel, subscribe because we're going to get through this together. Also, like this video. As always, stay informed, stay smiling, and stay LA for more.